Greetings. Today we are going to discuss about coats of arms. A country in today's world has three major patriotic symbols: a flag, a national anthem, and a coat of arms. Coats of arms date back to the Crusade period, where knights would wear a symbol of the royal family he belonged to. Back then in Europe, every country had a monarchy, and therefore that royal family had a family crest, and that crest would be used as a national crest. That national crest is what is known as a coat of arms. We must remember that the standard of these patriotic symbols were made by the monarchies of Europe, who once found themselves to be ruling almost the entire world. So this trend also traveled with the European colonization. The most common part of the European coats of arms was a shield, sometimes with a crown. Some countries use only the shield as their coat of arms today, like Hungary, Andorra, Czech Republic, as well as former Czechoslovakia, Estonia, Greece, Croatia, Denmark, and so on. Sometimes these shields were surrounded by two animals. The most common one is a lion, like the crests of UK, Holland, Bulgaria, and Sweden. Many countries adopted different animals though, like Australia has a kangaroo and an ostrich, Malaysia has tigers, Trinidad and Tobago have pelicans, Grenada has a bird and an armadillo, Botswana has zebras, Mauritius notably has a dodo, and so on. Some even put human figures beside their shield, like Tanzania, Fiji, Monaco, Suriname, Jamaica, and so on. East European countries use an eagle, which comes from Charlemagne, who had stolen it from the Roman Empire. Countries using the eagles are Germany, Austria, Poland, Albania, and so forth. Meanwhile, some countries became independent from the European countries, so they began to use new styles, like circular coats of arms, which can be seen in the USA, Paraguay, Madagascar, Mexico, Qatar, Bangladesh, Nepal, Taiwan, and Bhutan, which perhaps has the most complicated coat of arms. Some countries who are or once were communist countries use or used various things like gears and wheat in their emblems, like USSR, former Uzbekistan, former Tajikistan, China, Angola, etc. Some Arabian countries use eagle, which is derived from their birds of prey, a bird associated with Muhammad, like UAE, Iraq, Egypt, Yemen, and so on. Some Arabian countries also use these crossed swords, like Saudi Arabia and Oman, and therefore, when the Tintin creator Hirsch created a fictional country in Arab, Kemed, he used crossed swords as its coat of arms. Others use different symbols, like India, who used the lion of Sarnath made by Ashoka the Great. Thailand, who used Garuda as the emblem of their king. Japan, which uses the stylized chrysanthemum flower, the emblem of their emperor, and so on. In other words, every country has its own coat of arms, and all of them are really spectacular. And as long as we have to use passports, a coat of arms will never be dethroned.